Hi, friends. Welcome to another episode of Clearly Thriving. I'm Allison Clay,
And I'm Siri Harkins.
and we are thriving. Clearly.
Clearly,
Siri, what are you drinking today?
I have a Diet Coke that maybe Lila will let me open.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
I have a Diet Dr. Pepper.
Refreshing.
Lovely.
Yes.
I like that she was in your lap when you opened yours, and then she hopped into mine when it was time for me to open mine.
She had to be in the right place.
Yeah, right place, right time, right, Lila?
Mm-hmm.
She's like, yeah.
She's really ready for us to be here with her.
Yes. She gets very excited when she sees the microphone come out. Um, She does. Like when I was a guest on the Cinescare podcast last week, and when I took out my microphone and like set stuff up to record that episode, she was like, "Yes!"
She's like, I know what this means. You're going to be sitting in one spot for at least 45 minutes.
She's like, "I can sit in your lap now."
Yes, which is her favorite place to be.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, "And you'll be fidgety, so your only thing to do with your hands is pet me." Sounds great.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you gonna come to my lap now?
She's thinking about it.
She
Okay,
made
she
it.
goes.
Good job, Lila. Wow.
So Siri has spring break this week. How's that going for you?
Spring break is great. I worked at school still. On Monday and Tuesday. We do Spring Break Academy, it's called. So it's only like 4 hour days. And it was just 2 days this year. So it was kind of just nice. Get some extra money
Yeah,
in my pocket for the next payday.
we like extra money.
Yeah, it's always good. So I signed up for that, surely.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really fine. I honestly, like, the kids all had stuff to do in like online. So it wasn't like I was teaching them. I was just there if they needed help or anything. But honestly, I was so bored. I should have brought a book. But anyway, it was really just the kids that needed to work on stuff, and they really, my group at least, was really quiet and on task. So
Well,
it was
that's
nice.
good.
It was nice. And then I've just been keeping kind of chaotically busy
Mm-hmm.
like normal. So
Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah. Yesterday, after you finished, oh my gosh, what did we do?
We went to the Grove.
Oh yeah. We went to the Grove. We got matcha at La La Land.
Yes.
We went to Brandy Melville and bought nothing.
I mean, we like if I had more flexible funds, I would have bought a lot of stuff. There were a lot of things at Brandy right now that I thought were so cute that I would totally wear.
Yeah. They have a
Um,
lot of really good basics right now.
yeah, and their t-shirts too, they're cotton, so they are
Mhm.
nice basics. Um, yeah, I saw a lot of things that I liked there, but I was like, I can't actually buy anything right now.
Yeah.
Hence working the Spring Break Academy.
Yeah. But we did that, and then we went to El Tejano,
Yeah.
and got the Taco Tuesday tacos, which we hadn't done in a long time.
Yeah, they used to do dollar tacos at El Tejano, but El Tejano in North Hollywood, I think they're not as busy as they used to be.
Hmm.
So there are just certain things that they've had to adjust business-wise. So now they do three tacos for $5 for Taco Tuesday, which is still a pretty
Still a
decent
good
deal.
deal, like $1.25 a taco.
Yeah, so that's what we did. I think, oh, you mixed it up. I just got three chicken tinga tacos.
Yeah, I got two chicken and one potato. I
Yeah.
just wanted to try their potato taco.
Did you like it?
It was good. I think the chicken is better.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I recently, because of our friend Reza, I've learned that I like the potato tacos from Taco Bell. But they come like the potatoes are like fried like breakfast home style
Oh,
potatoes.
yeah.
And then they have like a chipotle aioli.
Oof.
So like that's really good. The El Tejano ones, they were like not as crispy
Yeah,
potatoes.
more mushy.
Yeah, and no chipotle aioli, shocking. So they were still good, but I preferred the chicken. So, but I tried it, so now we know.
Yeah. It's super funny. I got inspired because Allison ordered What did you do? A
Oh
spicy
yeah, I
margarita?
really like the watermelon jalapeno margarita,
Okay.
and I like to have it rimmed with tahini.
So I ordered myself a Diet Coke. Wow, what a surprise. But I asked if they would rim it with tahini and give me a lime, and they did.
A little festive drinky
It
drink.
was cute. I liked
Good.
it. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we did that. Um,
I think we went to Target too after that. I went through your clothes again.
yeah, I had another IKEA bag for Siri to go through.
Yeah, this
Um,
hand-me-down system has been working out really, really well for me.
yeah, you and Amanda, it's been great.
Yeah,
Um,
half of my outfit today is from your closet, so
yep,
that's nice. The pants I'm
Siri.
wearing, the shirt I'm wearing.
Siri posts her little outfit videos on TikTok every day. So
Mhm.
my like daily game is what in this video used to be mine.
It's usually a lot of things.
Yeah, there's usually a decent bit.
Yeah,
Um,
like last week, Friday, the whole fit was yours.
yeah,
That happens a lot.
yeah, it's good. There's some things I like force on her because I'm like, I am not done seeing this.
hmm
Yeah,
Unfortunately, so she forced upon me her Chelsea Reese dress, but I think that is no longer
yeah,
an option for either of us. It'll just stay
yeah,
with one of us.
yeah, for a while at least.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe the thing is that is a nice dress. You could see about taking it to get tailored, but that's just
I
a
mean,
lot of effort and not cheap.
no,
At that point, you might as well just buy a new
a
one.
new one. Because also, like, there's only so much tailoring you can do.
No,
I
and
think
just get a new one.
I think that dress is a size 12. I currently
It's
wear,
I think it's an 810.
okay,
Mm-hmm.
well still, it's if it's an 810, I currently wear a size 0 from Chelsea Reese.
Yep.
So
And the dress I tried on from Chelsea Reese on Sunday was a 4.
so that's not really working for either of us anymore.
No,
And I don't know if even getting it tailored could do that much because that's a
that's a
lot
lot
to
of
take
fabric to
in.
take out. Yeah. It'd be
Um,
like reworking the whole dress. I think it'd be better to just.
get a new one.
hmm
Yeah, that was kind of the plan for
Yeah,
Dapper Day, but they didn't have,
that dress in your size in either color.
mm-mm, not even in white or black either.
Wow.
Yeah,
But you did get,
I got two
yeah, just the different,
fabric.
yeah,
Yeah,
the more affordable options.
yeah,
I did not buy that Chelsea Reese dress. It was only 150,
yeah.
but I just don't have disposable income at the ready this month.
Weird.
So anyway, I'm saving that one. I'm really glad that it was there and I tried it on.
Yeah,
Because I would have never ordered that size,
yeah,
but
yeah. When you and Jasenia were trying yours on, they were like, "Oh, you don't wanted to try on?" And I was like, "Are the measurements accurate?" And they were like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Okay, then I'm good."
it's so funny.
Because also I had like stitching part of my outfit together, so I was like,
Yeah, that was the thing. You didn't,
trying on was not in the
it
cards
wasn't
for
gonna
me.
be a fun option for you at that moment.
No. Anyway, so yeah, we went to Dapper Day.
Oh yeah, oh my gosh. Here we like started talking about clothes and then got on a whole tangent. Wow. What even is Chelsea Reese? Okay.
Chelsea Reese is a really fun dress company. Woman founded,
hmm
mostly woman run.
Yes.
Um, and it was woman owned, but now it's owned by a couple,
hmm
so still woman owned. Um, and they make dresses that are really nice quality dresses, and they are very functional as well. They all have pockets and not bitch pockets. These dresses have like good pockets.
hmm
And then they're made to twirl without compromising
Your
your
modesty.
modesty.
This is a Utah-based company.
Yeah, but
But
still,
still,
I mean, it's
it's
just
just like,
nice.
yeah. But
Um,
yeah, they were at Dapper Day. They had a booth with a bunch of dresses.
yeah, then there was like a little meetup with other Chelsea girls, so that was fun.
It was cute. Yeah, Dapper Day was fun. We all went to the expo.
Hmm.
Um,
Nobody got tattoos.
Yeah, shockingly.
Yeah, we talk about it every time we see them, but we didn't.
No, we did not. I mean, I already am up 2 tattoos this year, but
Yeah, I just have the one for now.
yeah. Like I have 3, but they're all on the same arm. Oh my gosh, did I tell? Okay, this is so funny. So on Friday, it was really hot in Los Angeles, like last week, pretty much
Yeah,
the
and
entirety
now
of
it's
it.
cold
Now
this
it's
week.
cold, but it was hot, and so I was wearing like a whole outfit that was yours. So I was wearing a tennis skirt that was really cute, and then like a mock neck, short sleeve turtleneck, but it is kind of cropped-ish.
Mm,
Um, Not that it like it is cropped, but like with the high-waisted skirt, it wasn't like a problem. And I
yeah,
had a jacket on most of the day, but I like to walk at lunchtime. Like I'd go and walk the track, or like if I have um my conference period, I'll go walk the track. And so I was like, I want to go walk the track a little bit. And I did like 2 laps, and then I realized like I'm in short sleeves and I haven't put sunscreen on. So I walk over to one of my coworkers and I'm like talking to him for a little bit. And I was like, yeah, I was walking the track and I like, decided I needed to walk in because, and I pointed at my arm and I held up my left arm and I pointed at my arm. And he was like, oh yeah, your tattoos. What do the students say? And I was like, I was talking about how white I am. And then he laughed and he was just like, oh my gosh, he's like, my wife is the same way. She's really fair and just burns. And I was like, yeah, that's me. And he's just like, that's really funny. He's like, hey, he's like, but doesn't that look good on me? I didn't notice your skin color right away. That would be racist. I was like, man, that's great. I was like, no, the kids don't give 2 shits about my tattoos. Actually, it's kind of funny. They're not super noticeable tattoos, and I'm usually in a sleeve. So like if a kid does notice, they're like, "Wait, what?" They are a little surprised, but not like
yeah,
in a judgy way. They're just like, "I didn't know you had tattoos." And I'm like, "What about it?"
right.
Yep.
Right.
But yeah, Dapper Day was fun. We all got, I think, jewelry at one of the booths. And we got rubber duckies, which were super cute.
Yeah, they were like giving away little gifts with purchase. And they're little rubber duckies, and then she had like 3D printed Mickey ears to go on them.
They're so
They're
cute.
so precious. So we all got to pick our duck and our ears.
And I loved the color combinations that we all picked because they were just very
Us.
us.
Yeah, Jasenia picked a black duck with black ears. I picked a pink duck with black ears.
And I picked a red duck with gold ears.
Yeah,
Yep,
checks out.
it all made sense.
Yeah.
Right, Lila. Yeah, and then we had to rush back because I had dance rehearsal.
Well, before that, we stopped at
Oh
Portillo's.
yeah, we did.
Oh, and before that, we went. You and I went into the park
Oh yeah, we did.
because I did a Dapper Disney bound for R2D2, which was very cute, if I do say so myself. But I wanted to get some pictures in Galaxy's Edge, and we ran into R2.
Oh, it was great.
He was so excited to see me.
It was good.
And then, like, we took some photos together. And as I was walking away, I was like, "You're my favorite droid in the galaxy." And then he made like kissy noises. It was so cute.
I love
But
that.
it was
Yes,
great.
that's true.
Yeah.
And then Portillo's.
Yeah, we stopped at Portillo's and got some food.
Thank God, because that was, I think, the only thing I ate that day was that hot dog.
Yeah.
That was chaos. And then I had 3 hours of dance rehearsal.
I got chicken strips, which I never had from Portillo's before, and they were
Oh.
really good.
Ooh.
And then I also got the strawberry lemon cake shake, which was really good, but I think it was too sweet
Mm.
because I didn't even drink half of it, and then by the time I got home, I threw it away. Um, but I like drank like 4 sips of it maybe, and by the time Jasenia got on the freeway, I was like, oh no, oh no, no.
You're like, I'm gonna be unwell.
So I spent most of that ride so quiet because all of my energy was focusing on Allison do not vomit in her brand new super fancy car.
And you know what? You succeeded.
I did not vomit in her brand new super fancy car. But literally, when I got out of the car, I felt like, what movie is it where like the teenager is learning to drive and she like drives to school and the little sister is so dramatic. She gets out of the car and like starts kissing the ground and she's like,
I
Lift!
don't remember.
But that's what I felt like when I
Oh
got
my
out of the car
gosh.
because I felt so car sick.
Oh no.
I was like, oh no, this is gonna be
Actually, I get that way in electric cars sometimes, but it helps if you're in the front seat.
bad. Yeah. I'm like not super prone to that, so
No, so that is weird. I think probably, yeah, just
I
the
think
sweet.
yeah,
Yeah, because you're not an overwhelmingly sweet. You are
no,
not a sweet tooth kind of
no.
person at all. And I'm less so than I used to be.
I mean, I liked it. It was
Mhm.
yummy. I just think
It was a lot.
it was a lot.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I didn't even have half of it. I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
Um,
I just had a hot dog,
yeah.
which was great.
Anyway, I didn't vomit, so
All right. And you would get the chicken strips again?
oh, the chicken strips were great.
Iconic.
And I got them with barbecue sauce, and the barbecue sauce was pretty good.
Ooh,
Yeah.
this
Very
is good.
dippable.
Good. Yeah, I made it to rehearsal about
Late.
late. Yeah, like 10 minutes late. So I literally like jumped out of like I parked, jumped out of my car, unzipped my Chelsea Reese dress. I was wearing bike shorts under it, like athletic bike shorts, and then I had like a turtleneck crop top under the dress. So I just zipped out of the dress, threw the dress in my trunk, grabbed my dance bag, ran inside, put on tennis shoes, and then jumped in to rehearsal with my hair down in like a little turtleneck and bike shorts. And I was just like, this is how we're doing this today.
Yep.
Um, but yeah, I had 3 hours of rehearsal. And this was also, oh, I forgot about this part. I had only had 2 hours of sleep
Oh yeah.
because our Saturday was crazy too.
Yeah.
We had like a pack, we'll get back to this. We had a really packed Saturday, but I was running on 2 hours of sleep. Um, before we went to Disneyland, Dapper Day, Portillo's, all of the above, then 3 hours of rehearsal on a freaking hot dog.
And 2 hours of sleep.
Yeah, 2 hours of sleep,
Literally a hope and a prayer.
a hope and a prayer, hot dog and a Diet Coke. I was like slugging that Diet Coke. I brought it to rehearsal and chugged it. And I was like, this is a little chaotic. I'm gonna be chaotic, but it's gonna be fun and fine. And it was fine. But after that rehearsal was done, I jumped in my car and I was like, I wasn't feeling hungry, but it was one of those like, I'm gonna go
Let's
home
see.
and shovel some nutrients into my body. So I had some like chicken and veggies, and then I made like toast with hummus because I was like, okay, you need like
Yeah.
something in your system,
Sustenance.
some sustenance. A little too late, but it's fine to then be ready to go to bed to go to work Monday morning. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about we like really went out of sequence in this
Yeah.
chaotic retelling.
Saturday, we went hiking early, and then we went and did an intro Pilates class.
Which we both liked,
Yeah,
actually.
I really liked it.
I was surprised.
Yeah, I would do it again
Uh-huh.
if it were more
Cheaper.
affordable.
Hmm.
Yeah, we liked Pilates, and then we ran a lot of errands after that.
We ran like every errand known to man.
Yeah.
Like we walked to Bath and Body Works because the soaps were on sale.
Mm-hmm.
Got some soaps.
Yeah.
Went to Urban because that's what you do when you're in
We also
downtown
went to
Burbank.
Victoria's Secret while we were
Oh
while we
yeah,
were there.
that's right. I didn't buy anything,
Mm-mm.
but looked at things.
Mhm.
We went to Target. We
Yeah.
went to I don't
Home
know.
Goods probably.
We did everything.
We went to Tansy.
Oh, did we really?
Yeah.
Wait, where did we get coffee? Because that was a big part of our day.
Oh, Three Sisters.
Okay, we went to Three Sisters.
Yeah, I wanted strawberry matcha after all of the exercise.
Yeah, we did a lot. I don't remember. This is like, but we did
We did a lot.
every errand that you could possibly think of. Yeah, Home Goods, Hobby Lobby,
Mhm.
everything. Yeah,
Yeah.
Tansy. Is that where I bought? Did I buy a little Bartholomew? Yeah, okay. I bought a little Bartholomew bear finally. I keep on forgetting that that's
Jelly
real.
cat.
Yeah, I'm obsessed with the Bartholomew bear jelly cat. And they had like a mini one
He's so
that wasn't a
cute.
keychain, but then he was cheaper than the keychain and a little
Yeah.
bit bigger. So I bought him. So I have Bartholomew bear. I forgot I did that.
And he doesn't have a weird outfit on.
Yeah, thank God, because I don't want an eggplant Bartholomew bear.
No.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I don't really have an interest in eggplants.
Yeah, that's not my vibe.
Not my vibe, not my aesthetic.
Mm-mm.
Not my aesthetic choice. A lady.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah. We've been blessed by the presence of a black cat.
Well, she's already left, but
Uh,
she was here briefly.
yes, she said hi. Yeah, everything.
We did a lot.
We did a lot. And then I had um
You went to play mini golf.
yeah, I went to play mini golf. I had mini golf plans. So yep, I had mini golf plans. Mini golf plans expanded to more things to do, and
Yeah, then it
yep,
was 4 a.m.
then it was 4 a.m. and I was like, wow, I'm home now, and I got to shower and be up in 3 hours.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. It's all good. All good.
But yeah, that was Saturday. Then we already talked about Sunday. I didn't see you Monday. Tuesday was yesterday.
We did the Grove.
We did the Grove. Today, Siri started her day out downtown.
Mm-hmm.
Rose.
Yeah, my coworker and I had to do some things at like our downtown school district office. So two completely different, unrelated things, but we just both knew we had to do
Yeah.
whichever item. So we planned to do them at the same day and time so we could ride together, which was really nice. So she came and picked me up this morning and we drove and parked together and went in. And I was just adding the theater credential to my credential. The only reason I've waited so long to add it is because you need to have a $100 cashier's check, and I have not been able to afford that. So that's been the holdup, but finally went and did that this morning. So that was good, and she gave me a receipt. So the county has me like blanket approved to teach that for 6 months, but I should have the actual credential added
That's good.
before that. So I just need to send that to my school, let them know that that is all copacetic. Um, and she was doing something completely unrelated. But yeah, so I'm excited. The theater credential is finally
Yay!
a go. So this gives me hope for next year because that's been like a little stressful with there being sort of this limbo of like, are we going to have theater at my school next year? Are we not? And I'm like, I spent a lot of time and money trying to add this credential so that we could have theater. Anyway, so it's looking good. Things are looking good.
Yay!
But yeah, that was my morning. And then,
That was your morning. My morning.
yes. Oh, yeah.
So we had plans to go to Descanso Gardens, and our plan was to do that pretty soon after Siri finished downtown. So I like woke up a little earlier than I normally would have to get ready. And the very first thing I saw was a text message from the airline that I'm flying because I'm going home to my parents this weekend. I'm supposed to leave on Friday. And originally, I was supposed to fly from Burbank to where they live with a layover in Denver. We hate
We
the
hate the Denver
airport.
airport.
Like it's literally hell on earth. And it actually
There's a
a
whole,
there's like an urban legend that there is a gate to hell inside or slash underneath the Denver airport, which I wholeheartedly believe. Nothing good happens there.
no.
Just like running and stress and nasty pet relief areas. Um, anyway,
I like the outside one at the very, very end, but that's, you can't
it's
always,
rarely convenient.
yes.
Um, anyway, I woke up from a text from the airline and it was like, there's a storm in the Rocky Mountains. We are encouraging you to change your flight. So I go online and I look, literally every flight out of Burbank on Friday goes through Denver.
Ugh.
Like there is not another option. So then I'm like, well, can I go out of LAX? And there was a flight option out of LAX that didn't go through Denver. Literally one flight the entire day that doesn't go through Denver.
Ugh.
Um, And so I like tried to do that online and it wasn't letting me. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to call. So I just went ahead and got ready because I was frustrated and whatever. So I got ready and then Siri was here by the time I was ready. And then I had to call the airline and the woman who helped me was wonderful. She was like, yeah, I can do that for you. And online, it was going to be like an $84 difference, price difference from what I originally paid to switch to this flight. And then also, it wasn't going to let me keep my same return flight because it wanted me to have, because I booked a round trip ticket, so it wanted me to like rebook my second flight as well. So then I was gonna have to pay $84 to change that flight too. So I called and this lady was great. She was like, okay, well, the price difference is $24, which is much better than 84. But I was like,
Absolutely.
I went ahead and asked, I was like, is there a way we can waive that since there wasn't another option out of Burbank? And she was like, let me check. And then like a few minutes, she was like, yeah, I can do that. And I was like, awesome. And I can still keep my same return flight, right? And she was like, yeah, of course. And I was like, thank you. So
That
that was
was,
great.
yeah. I mean, it took like a long time on hold, but it really wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I think,
Like you were kind of like, oh, it says my estimated weight is going to be whatever it was. And I was like, whatever.
yeah, yeah. I was annoyed because like it had me talk to a robot first.
I always hate that. It pisses me off.
It's so
That puts me in a
annoying.
bad mood.
And then like if you the robot talks in such a way that like sometimes I'll answer their question before they're fully done. And so then it like doesn't understand me and then I have to repeat myself and that's annoying. Um and like the whole purpose of that is so that when the agent gets on the call, they already have information there. But what did I have to tell the robot? My confirmation number. What was the first thing the agent asked for? My confirmation number.
Yep.
So, like, it doesn't make any sense and it's frustrating and it clearly doesn't save time.
No.
Anyway, so I was annoyed with that. And then they were like, your wait time is estimated to be 10 to 15 minutes. And I think I waited 15 and a half.
Yeah.
Because the second it was 15 minutes, I was like, 15 minutes.
I was just chilling. I was vibing.
I was annoyed.
I was petting a cat. I don't know what I was doing.
I was
Checking
annoyed.
the internet.
Yeah. But anyway, on the phone with this lady, probably less than 5 minutes.
Yeah,
So that
it
was
was
nice.
nice.
Yeah. And then we went to Descanso Gardens. We walked around, got some really cute pictures. The flowers are gorgeous.
It was so cute. I hadn't been to Descanso Gardens. You know what? It has honestly quite possibly been like 10 years.
Yeah, I think the last time I was there was 2018.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like 2019 at the absolute latest.
Yeah. I mean, it probably hasn't been like quite 10 years, but like close to it.
Yeah,
That's nuts. Because I
but
used to teach dance over there. I don't talk about this because I don't put that job on any resume anywhere. Um, I will never claim that position. But I did teach dance over there for a hot minute, like a year or so. It ended very poorly.
yeah, well,
Um, and it was one of those like um good riddance kind of things. Like I
mm-hmm.
dodged a bullet like in a big
Yeah,
way. But anyway,
yep.
La Cañada, man,
All the Scientologists are out there.
they really are. And we went to the Target and the Home Goods over there.
They were both like the Home Goods was okay. The Target sucked. They
Yeah,
didn't even have a Bullseye's playground.
yeah, no, that was so bad. The
It
best
was
part
like,
about it was the big Starbucks inside.
I mean, half the Target was the Starbucks. It felt like it was a very small Target.
Yeah. And I said the success of this trip because there have been 2 times this week already that I have been an
It's
idiot.
only Wednesday.
It's only Wednesday. There have been 2 times this week already where I've been an idiot and have decided that coffee is a food group. And then it is the afternoon and I've been walking around a lot and I haven't like consumed an actual nutrient. And then my body is like, you're gonna faint and you're shaky. Eat something. So we were gonna go to the Target anyway to look for that swimsuit top.
Yeah.
But I was like, yeah, we need to hope that that Starbucks has either a banana or a granola bar. And they did have the kind bars. So
It worked out.
that worked out for me. I need to start carrying like protein bars again. It's
Yeah,
fine.
well,
It's fine. Yeah.
anyway.
Whatever. I solved the problem.
Yeah, it was a really weird little Target.
I
It
didn't
was
like it at all.
oddly laid out. Yeah.
It didn't make sense.
We walked around, I peed there, and then we left.
Yeah, we didn't buy anything at the Target aside from me getting that granola bar.
We didn't get anything at that Home Goods either.
No. They're just, yeah.
And then we went to Sonic
Yes.
because we were already over halfway there at that point.
And we love Sonic.
We love Sonic. So we went to Sonic. It was great, except that they didn't give us our cherries and our drinks that we paid for.
Yeah, that part actually really sucks because to add a cherry, like the cherries, the actual,
$1.
it's $1.10. So we both paid $1.10 to add real cherries to our drinky drinks, and they were not there. So a waste of $2.20.
Yeah, I'm gonna fill out
A complaint.
yeah, hopefully I get the money back. I'll give you $1 if I get it back. Anyway, but that Target or that Sonic is right in a Target parking lot. So we went into that Target, found the swimsuit top I was looking for.
Yes.
Um,
I found a croissant locket charm.
and we found the Star Wars cutie cuffs that I had pretty much decided had been discontinued because I couldn't find them anywhere.
Yeah, it was great. And
I got Darth Vader and Chewbacca.
just perfect. Yeah.
That's really what I wanted, so it
Yeah.
was exciting.
I'm excited because I'm Disney bounding as Darth Vader tomorrow. Tomorrow when we're recording this tomorrow, not tomorrow when you're listening to this tomorrow.
Yes.
In any way, shape, or form.
By
But
the time you're listening to this,
it'll
is in the
already
past.
have happened. Yesterday. In the past. Anyway, so I can wear your Vader cutie cup with my outfit because
Yeah.
I don't have a Vader backpack or bag, and I don't really want to get one.
Yeah.
And I don't need to use yours. It'd be I don't know. I'm like looking, I'm like, are there any bounds I would want to do where I would want to borrow? Not really. Not really. That's like weird. I don't know. There are like certain things that you can share, and there are certain things that in my mind I'm like, that's like a little weird to share.
We share headbands.
I don't, that's like normal. Like sharing a headband is normal, the cutie cuffs, normal.
Yeah.
Like
If you wanted to borrow like the R2 one.
Yeah. I just don't think I would want to borrow any of the other ones. Yeah. Like I like them. It's not that I don't like them, but I'm just like I could make one of mine work just fine.
Yeah.
Wait,
tomorrow.
don't you have the Vader one?
Yeah, it's in my closet.
Okay, I was like,
I think there are 4 in my closet.
oh, okay.
Yeah. Tomorrow I'm Disney bounding as Princess Leia.
Yay.
As I always do for Season of the Force, and by always I mean this is the 2nd year.
It is a new tradition.
Yeah. It's great. I like it.
It'll be good.
Yeah. It should be good. We're gonna get there really early.
Yeah.
Get our photos and our content before it gets crowded. Yeah, I'll be getting my Black Calf cold brew. I want to ride Space Mountain because it's hyperspace right now.
Yeah, these are things we can do.
Mm-hmm.
We can do all these things.
And then at 11, we'll hop over to California Adventure. We'll finish off our Sip and Savor Pass.
How many do you think we have?
I think we have 2 left.
Okay. Yeah, because we got
we got the 8 and we split it.
Yeah.
So we each had 4.
Okay, there are still a couple of items. Honestly, I think the only food item you have left is the wings. I mean, you also have the shrimp
Papa's
locos, but those are a miss, in my opinion. So, I mean, you could always do the blueberry. No, you're getting the Black Calf cold brew because you have the blueberry pancake cold brew on there too.
Oh, I want the Black Calf tomorrow.
So lemon pepper wings, and then I have that in the Impossible Sloppy Joe slider.
That was so good.
I just don't know because sometimes they say like it's Impossible meat, but it's not dairy free.
Honestly, I would get that again. It was so good. I honestly might. We'll see how I feel.
See how you feel. We can get one of each and then.
That's true.
Play a game.
Yeah. All I know is I need to get at least 1 drink tomorrow because I've barely touched my drink list. And tomorrow will be our last time during the Food and Wine Festival. It went by so fast.
Yeah, we've just been like
busy.
busy. And I mean, since I'm in a dance show coming up, tickets are now on sale.
Yeah,
You can
I'll
check,
be at the night show.
yeah, you can check launbound.com, and that's like LAUNBOUND.com. Anyway, and look up tickets. I have it linked on my Facebook. Actually, I don't have it clickable on my Instagram right now, but if the LA Unbound Instagram would have it. But anyway, tickets are on sale. It's reserved seating. So if you want to go, you gotta get on it, get your tickets reserved where you want to sit.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I have my ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have my whole little fan club present. You know, all three of you.
Well, so far just three.
So far, just three.
Emily was like, "Do I buy the whole row?" And I was like, "No."
So that would be kind of funny. I need to text a couple more people specifically to come to make sure they have the link. Because I texted like our group chat, but I need to like actually text a couple more people. But anyway, since I'm in that show coming up, and that's earlier than it was last year. Last year it was in June, but it's just been like I've had a lot of rehearsals, and our like run through rehearsals take up Saturday afternoons a couple times. So it's just kind of run into when we normally are doing more Disney things.
Yeah.
I'm not mad about it. I'm excited about the show. It just has added.
And we have still gone to Disney.
Yeah.
Like there have been times we've gone and then gone to dance on the way back.
Yep. That's
last week.
And
the week
before. We make it work.
Yeah.
We do it all.
We do
it all, baby. We do everything we want. And people ask how, and we just say we just do it. We just do.
Do or do not. There is no try.
Yeah.
Very season of the Force.
Yeah, I don't know. Every time I'm at rehearsal and I'm like, yeah, I got 2 hours of sleep, and they're like, how are you still functioning? I was like, I don't know. I just came from Disneyland, and they're like, what? I'm like, yeah, and I have work tomorrow. I actually forgot to eat anything besides a hot dog today. This is the first sip of water I've had in 6 hours.
Amanda is always like, how? And I'm like,
we just
I don't know.
If
I stopped to think about it, I probably couldn't.
Yeah, that's the thing. We just keep going. Energizer Bunny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
An object in motion tends to stay in motion.
Physics. I did really well in that class, okay?
I did too, shockingly. Because like I hated math.
I'm not a math person, but I really liked physics.
I hated science too. I had biology the year before and I fucking hated that shit. Or no, I had biology, then chemistry, then physics. And I hated biology and I hated chemistry because chemistry was all math. And they were like, well, wait till physics. And that actually made sense to me.
Because physics, I love that the math is applicable and you apply it.
Yeah.
So that was fun to see like the real life application of the math. Like that made it fun for me. I
don't know if I would say fun, but it at least made sense.
I had fun in physics.
Okay.
But I was also in a class of like a bunch of seniors that were like severe senioritis and a little chaotic, and it was really fun.
I was in a class by myself.
Wow.
I mean, it was fine. It was the best science I had in high school. So. Of all the sciences, and there were a lot of them.
I never took chemistry. That's why I took physics.
I had to do both.
No, we didn't have to do both. You only needed 3 years of science to graduate.
So what was the third?
Physical science.
Oh, yeah, we had that. But that for us was in 9th grade, which in that state is technically junior high.
Oh, that counts for us as high school. So yeah, physical science in 9th grade, biology 10th grade. Most people take chemistry in 11th grade, but I read the requirements and realized that chemistry wasn't required, just a third science was.
Yeah.
So I took physics because I could do a college in the schools physics class and get college credit for free.
Yeah.
Which is what I did.
That was smart.
Yeah. Helped me out. Literally not at all, but it's okay.
In college, I had to do a secondary science, and the only one that was online was meteorology.
Oh.
So that's what I did in college.
I took astronomy. That class sucked. That was really hard, actually.
Meteorology sucked.
I should have taken human nutrition.
That made sense.
Yep. I just didn't want to take the class my mom taught. I should have taken the class my mom taught.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't
So
blame
dumb.
you.
Yeah. It's like I didn't want my mom as a teacher.
No.
It would have been so much easier though.
Yeah.
Also would have been so much closer. My astronomy class was like all the way on the opposite side of campus, and all of my mom's lecture classes were like right in my area anyway. It's fine. It's fine. And usually I was like getting lunch with my mom afterwards, so like how much easier?
You know, sometimes when you're 19, there are just things that you do.
Yeah, and you're like, I did not have a fully developed frontal lobe.
Weird.
Weird. Why are we making so many important decisions already? Anyway, it's been a great time. But
What
yeah,
were we talking
I
about?
don't know. I am excited to go to Disney tomorrow though
Yes.
and do Season of the Force stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We're going again at the end of April, so we have another looky-loo for that.
Yep.
I love doing Disney bounds. That's kind of made Disney fun.
I mean, Disney is already
It's
fun,
already fun.
but it's like an extra little,
Yeah,
it's a project, but like a fun project.
yes. Like, let me piece together an outfit and see if it's like this character enough.
Yeah. Plus, then we get to like hunt for fun accessories.
Yes.
I think after our 27th day, I'll only have one more Star Wars outfit that I need to do during Season of the Force.
Yeah.
Maybe two.
I don't have any like full outfits, but I have like pieces.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not married to the idea of doing another full bound. I don't know. I have like little pieces here and there for an R2D2, but I think I want a completely different, like
Mhm.
actual outfit for that than what I have currently. So,
Yeah, fair.
yes. I don't know.
Anyway,
Riveting content. Um, follow my Disney Instagram at Siri at Disney.
I only have one Instagram, but it is mostly Disney content at this point.
I have so many Instagram accounts that I run.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Lila's Instagram got a shout out from one of our favorite coffee shops today.
Yeah, that was very exciting. They used her photo and tagged her, and she
I'm
looked very cute.
I'm hoping that when I log into her Instagram later, we have a message offering us a gift card.
That would be very cute. Yeah, I went to that coffee shop on Monday. It was cute.
Good. It's always cute.
Yes, but I got the Endless Summer, which is their like strawberry matcha, and it was really good. I hadn't had it before.
Yeah.
Yep. So it was a fun time.
Good. Yeah, we've really been into the strawberry matcha lately.
As like everyone.
Yeah.
Although lately, I've been really into banana lattes, like banana nut lattes. I like banana.
Ew.
But I can't do the cream top, which is a lot of places have that. And some places, that's the only
Part that's
part
banana.
that's banana. And I'm like, I can't have dairy. You don't have a dairy alternative, or you don't just have a banana flavor. Like, how do you literally just have banana flavoring in the dairy product? Do you buy it pre-made? You don't have a syrup in-house? Cool.
Anyway, in my personal opinion, the best strawberry matcha is the one at Three Sisters. That's my favorite. It's so yummy.
Good.
But I think that will bring us to the end of this episode of Clearly Thriving because we're out of time.
Yeah.
I'm Allison Clay.
And I'm Siri Harkins.
And we are thriving.
Clearly.
Clearly.